Hi guys, it's Carly again. It's feel like it's been such a long time since I did this because I have been in the hospital. So today I am going to tell you about what happened, why I went to the hospital, and why I am so happy to be back here in my messy garage talking to you guys. I'm so happy to be home. So what had happened was I went to my doctor's appointment, as I had mentioned, on Tuesday, and I had told you guys, I'd made a couple of videos that I was feeling depressed, I was feeling really down. I was making videos anyway and blogging anyway, and I was doing what I could to try to cope, but I was having suicidal thoughts. So I was getting a little bit concerned about myself, and I told my primary care doctor about it. She didn't really think that it warranted sending me to the hospital on like a 96-hour hold. She wasn't exactly sure, so she thought I should get a second opinion, and she sent me to the ER. I went to the ER. They sent me over to the side where they could watch me. It was really weird. I got kind of streamlined to a room. There were people in the ER who had been waiting like 2 hours, and they sent me to the side and they kind of sent me on my way to a room, I guess, so that they could keep an eye on me because, I went in there saying that I was having suicidal thoughts. I did not have a plan in place to actually follow through with any of my thoughts. So I'm thinking, they're just going to say, let's get you back on your medicine. I'd been off of my medicine. I know I told you guys about that. And, we'll get you back on your medicine and you'll be fine. Well, 8 hours later, I felt better. I felt so much better once I was in the ER, and I was actually thinking about it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to kill myself. I feel good. I feel better. So I finally fell asleep for a little while, and I was just waiting on the nurse to come in with like her final decision about what I needed to do. And she came in and was like, we found you a bed at an inpatient treatment center. You need to go. And I was like, I do not want to go. I want to go home. I feel better. Well, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and somehow she talked me into going. I was really frustrated because I really didn't want to go. I signed the paperwork and I immediately regretted it. Didn't want to go, didn't want to be there, but she was like, oh, you're signing yourself in, you're not on a hold. You can go home after you talk to the doctor in the morning. It won't be a big deal. Well, if you've ever been in inpatient treatment, you can't just go home whenever you feel like it. You go home when the doctor tells you that you can go home. So I was stuck in there. I say stuck in there. I was in there for, from Wednesday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock today, and it's Saturday. I had already gotten my medicine prescription from my primary care doctor, so I knew that that wasn't an issue. The doctor that I talked to, the psychiatrist at the facility, didn't change my medicine, so I really thought they would let me go home earlier. I always talk about my hair, but I'm always aware of what it looks like, but this is my hospital hair. Anyways, yeah, talked to a lot of people and was feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I don't have suicidal thoughts right now. I'm not seeing things or hearing things that aren't there. That's something, if you've ever been to the hospital for this kind of a thing, you'll know that's a question that they always ask you. Are you hearing or seeing things that aren't there? What's your depression level on a scale of 0 to 10? Are you having thoughts of hurting yourself or hurting others? Those are all the things that they ask you when you're in the hospital. Always. This is my second stint in a hospital like this, in a psychiatric treatment facility. So, yeah, I mean, it was it was beneficial. At the end of the whole thing, Nicole came and we talked to a person, and she kind of, made sure Nicole was on board with me and my treatment and my recovery and all of those things. She did say that it was just like being in any kind of hospital, so that I could kind of take it easy for a couple of weeks, which I thought was cool. I was like, oh, reason not to clean the house. But I'm not going to do that. But yeah, So that's what's been happening with me. That's why I haven't been on the blog, why I haven't been making videos and haven't been posting. Okay, so I think that is my whole story about where I went and what I've been doing for the past 4 days. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the end, I appreciate all of you guys who follow the blog and who watch the video blogs. You can subscribe if you're on YouTube. Click the button in the left-hand corner. You can also thumbs up. You can support me on Patreon if you'd like to be a patron and support my videos. Otherwise, you will see me next time. Don't forget to be awesome.